today I'm going to be checking out a racing game for the PlayStation. Now, this particular one, I would definitely say was ahead of its time, and it just so happens to be Stage Rollcage 2, again on the PlayStation, developed by Midway, the same arcade company that developed Mortal Kombat. Now, this particular one, honestly, the control is just, oof. It's an adventure in of itself. You're going to see here in just a bit. But the first thing I got to do is put this guy in the system. The moment the game begins, you get this little static footage, and then all of a sudden you see this little full motion cutscene of all the cars just about to begin the race. Notice they look kind of like Indy cars. Giant tires. They're designed to be upside down. So first thing you'll see when you hit the cross button is this loading screen right here. Checking for available space on all memory cards, yeah. And here you go. Main title screen, press start. Copyright 2000. And then from here, you get to select if you want to do one-player games or just go straight to the options, audio, or the records. I have quite a bit saved on this particular memory card, so I'm just going to load it up instead of trying to play through it for you and just give you my 2 cents on the game. Now you probably wonder why the music cut out. I had my options set up to keep the music down. The music, a little obnoxious for my liking. And I would honestly say that's putting it mildly. If you really want to hear it, just look up the OST for Stage Rollcage 2 PS1. And I'm going to leave it there. So anyway, we go to one-player games. And then normally when you just begin the game, you have Type 1 campaign, arcade, time attack, and training, scramble, and that's pretty much it. Type 2 campaign you have to unlock by beating Type 1. And let me tell you, yeah, I'm just going to save it for later. And the Subsonic, the Vostok, and the Richter, is what you actually start out with. The Unity and the Patriot you actually unlock as you progress further in the game. Same with these later models here that you're seeing before you. You unlock them later on in the game. And you get that by winning first place in the tracks. Here we go. Course 1, Typhoon. Track 1, Full Force. It loads the track with this, heck, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just red. It looks like Mars. It looks like something out of Total Recall. So if you're wondering why they look like Indy cars with oversized tires, it's so you can jump, it's so you can drive upside down and on walls and shit. Yep, just like that. Yep, wondering why I'm sucking? This is why. The control is just god-awful. You really have to be careful with how hard you tap the D-pad, otherwise you're gonna turn like crazy. And you can't use the joystick either, which is what this game is designed for in the first fucking place. What the fuck? There we go, third and final lap. You did get access to a lot of great weapons. This particular one that you're seeing before you, that purple ring, it just knocks your opponents away from you. It kind of bounces them off your ass. You do have the option with whether you could do total racing or classic racing. Classic racing is just first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. Total racing is the amount of points you get from the position plus the times that you use the weapons given to you. One of those was, again, that aforementioned purple ring. So I only used that once, so I ended up in second. And then we move on to track 2, Centennial. Shouldn't it be spelled with a C, not an S? Like, I'm just saying, being from Colorado myself, I know how to spell Centennial, and that is not Centennial. That's more like Zentennial. And even that's debatable. Alright. Yeah, I've been through Centennial. This looks nothing like Centennial. Basically, you just start by driving around a couple buildings. Then you go up this little hill here. Yeah, I love this damn weapon that I'm about to launch. All it does is surround you in this bomb cloud, if you will, and it just explodes all the other opponents around you. Ah, leader missile got me. Oh well. Yeah, leader missile. Alright. I get a little taste of payback. Think of that leader missile as kind of like the blue shell from Mario Kart. Literally all it does is it attacks the leader, whoever that leader happens to be. Way to get around that is you just slow down and stop, wait for the other guy to pass you, and let him have it. Yeah, I know it's dirty, but let's be honest. You wouldn't want to get attacked with a blue shell either, or a leader missile, would you? Like I said, the game is fun, but the control just sucks. Alright, so I ended in 4th. Can't say I'm particularly pleased about that, but it's, yeah. Makes me say, whatever, bro. Alright. 3rd and final regular track, the Republic Loop. Yeah, electric tires in a rainstorm. Yeah. Makes a real good weapon. But actually what that does is it shocks the tires of your opponents and causes them to lose all steering. Makes them get out of control, and in some cases like this particular track, makes them fall off the track. Fortunately though, when you fall off the track, you don't get electrocuted or anything that really wastes your time. You just fall a little bit and then end up back on the track. But you do have to start from a dead stop though. Alright, first, all the way across the board. Between using the points and, of course, the weapons. Alright, so we hit start. And then if you make at least 19 points, you are qualified for the knockout stage. And it'll tell you right there at the bottom of your screen, congratulations, you have qualified for the knockout stage. But anything less than 19 points, and it'll say, sorry, you have failed to qualify for the knockout stage, and you get the immediate game over. That's pretty much it. Rinse and repeat. But here we go with the knockout stage. Knockout stage happens to be called Deep Pressure. Woo! Now the thing with the knockout stage, you don't have to do anything else, just stay in first. And don't get hit by the mist. The mist freezes your tires just like the electric tires do. Alright. I'm going full nuclear. Let's do it! Haha, gotcha. Yeah, get in front of me, see what happens. I dare you. Oh, wanna bet? Okay. I'm gonna let the other two sure have it then. Or not. I got you. Woo! Oh, shit! Shit. That's what my dumb ass gets for going through the mist. I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Woo! And there you go. All you have to do in the knockout stage is get in first and survive. That's all there is to it. So you hit the start button. And of course you get the load screen. And you get this little cutscene with fireworks. With a car on a platform, rotating. And a big old spotlight right over it. And that's pretty much all there is to this racing game. Rinse and repeat. It's literally the many different courses that there are available. And every time you beat one course, you unlock another, and then another, and then another. Hurricane always messes me up though. Yep, it's a space course. It's not night, you're not on a mountain, it's a space course. You're driving on a freaking asteroid. That's exactly what it looks like. Ah! And I'm floating in space. Good thing I got back up though. Hey, shit. Fucking controls. See, that's what happens. The controls are just lousy. Like, just grade A fucking lousy. There we go. But beyond what I've shown you, all the other stages pretty much look very similar with some minor differences. But that's really all there is to it. Beat a course, rinse and repeat until you've beaten every single course. Then you unlock Type 2 campaign, which is basically the same thing, but a much harder version. Bottom line, everything else is really great on this game, with one exception, the friggin' controls. It makes it borderline difficult. It's like it's a handicap in of itself. It's a little too sensitive, because every time you tap the B button, instead of just veering slightly over to the right, you're going all the way to the right. Like, that's more for steering control. That's not for a regular home console. So to whoever decided to come up with that, thanks. You're a fucking asshole. End of story. Goodbye. See you another time.